Good afternoon, Earth signs. This is Sacred Spiritual Healer, giving you your messages for today. Sorry I did not get your messages out last week. It was a little crazy. So let's get to it. I already shuffled the deck and put them out to save time on the video. So the first card out for your overall energy is Jaguar, which is very interesting. The 28 card is 10, breaks down to a 10. The Jaguar is very keen, sees everything. While this looks like he's in the dark, it's because he's cloaked or covered to snatch his prey, to watch over his precious one, to watch over his focus. Alright? So the essence for this Jaguar card is the protector of all life in the Amazon, and in times of fear she brings courage and certainty. Jaguar is at the top of the food chain and never becomes the prey. The great self, she tracks her mark from a distance and not to be seen or heard. She moves gracefully throughout the jungle, relishing the abundance in the rainforest. Fearless and at ease, Jaguars know the way beyond death and is the master of the shadows, blending invisibly between light and dark, night and day. Jaguar calls you to explore beyond the walls that confine you, to go outside your normal routine, to push your limits and boundaries. She is delivering the invitation from your own future to investigate the unknown, to venture into the mystery in the dark places you have been reluctant to explore. Toss all certainty to the wind. Know that your Jaguar instincts will serve you well. What in your life needs to be released? What have you carried around with you far too long? Which is ready to be let go for once and for all? Jaguar medicine is available to heal the fears so you can allow it to go and to let go. Call on your Jaguar energy to unfetter you from the toxic relationships, recover your natural instincts from the night people, from the right situations. Alright. With that, you get gather your tribe. So gather the tribe that serves you well. Release those gathering your tribe of people, of animals, of energies that serve you well, and release those that do not serve you, that are not of your tribe, for they hold you back in your journey. You must journey forward, Spirit says. Journey forward. Use your Jaguar energies and spirit. Okay, so this one is for Taurus. Taurus, you get the Soul Retrieval card, 49. Breaks down to 14, which is 5 change. Before I go to the book to give you their definition, Soul Retrieval to me reminds me of calling back the fragmented pieces of your soul. So during meditation, go in, especially on a full moon, bringing back, and if you're doing it on a new moon, then you can release the old pieces that no longer serve you, and so call back your fragmented pieces of your soul to you. So you go into meditation and you ask your spirit guides, your archangels, and call into me my fragmented pieces of my soul, in which they will serve me well, that I will be whole again. Okay? So this is what you need to do this today. And soul retrieval essence is the practice that helps you recover a part of yourself, your energy, your enthusiasm, or your innocence that you have lost. At first, we'll use soul retrieval to recover from our hurts and heal from childhood wounds. Later, to learn to journey to recover our original nature, that self that never left the Garden of Eden. Those that still seek the garden will be whole again. Let me turn that radio down. We're no longer fragmented. It made me speak up louder, I guess. You are one with the Creator. You have healed the cause of your pain that you feel, so you do not need to dwell on it any longer. Really, it's true. If you are still hovering over an old wound, find a new flight path. Don't be distracted with the little stuff. You've already mastered. Go within. Go big or go home. The journey back to Eden. Medicine. When did you compromise what you truly believed in to be loved or accepted by someone? What did you leave behind? A part of you left behind, or changed yourself just to please someone else that you were, thought you were in love with? And this may even be a work situation. You never vowed never to compromise your integrity or yourself, your true self again. Spirit wants you to be yourself, be your truth. Stand in your power, stand in your truth. You also receive Grandmother Earth. Your grandmother of Earth wants you to look to the lights, know that the sun rises daily, and wants you to bloom where you are, regardless of the clouds that may appear. The cloudy days are an illusion. Ancestors. Your ancestors are with you. They walk with you. They watch over you. Call out to them for help on your journey. Follow their guidance and know that this is true. Okay. Going on to Virgo. Virgo, you got the Coyote. A 2 and a 1 is a 3. Body, mind, and spirit is what number 3 represents. The Coyote to me is, I see here the Coyote following his path, knowing that he no longer has to sneak to find his needs or his gifts, his prey, for it is given to him by divine. So, Spirit wants you to know the Coyote is the symbol of the sacred trickster, the one that provides detours for growth and understanding by ensuring that things don't go as planned. The Coyote brings the energy of divine deception to set you free from the tricksters from the shackles of that which does not serve you. Sometimes it appears that you will get everything you want, only to find that Coyote brings you the opposite of what you hoped for. The lessons offered from the Coyote may appear to be confusing, but they are most sacred and always for your highest good. For the Coyote spirit leads you on your path that is meant for you, not that of your desires. If Coyote calls to you, this is a time to pay special attention to these detours and disappointments, as they are true tests of your faith in yourself, your intuition, your gods. You have set your intentions and turned them over to the Great Spirit. Yet you may find yourself lost and confused when it appears you are being led off course, off the path leading to your most cherished dreams and desires. Remember, Coyote is a sacred trickster and may be leading you into challenges to ensure that you are ready to handle what you have been sent in motion to be in your mission, to be in your soul purpose. Great growth and understanding comes to you when Coyote calls your name. So you are partway on your journey. Know that spirit guides have sent you this Coyote spirit to help you learn these lessons and give up and leave that which no longer serves you, relationships, person, place, or things. Are you being seduced by what you think you desire? Could it be that the more superficial shiny aspects of your ambition led you in this moment. Perhaps you feel that in order to get what you desire, you have to compromise your self-control, others, or manipulate the situation. Coyote howls in the shadows to remind you that this may be a lesson too painful to learn. Beware the shadows, the shallow waters right now. Something or someone might pretend to be deep, but that doesn't make it so. No matter how seductive their superficial traits and how beautiful or sparkly they appear, all that glitters there will not turn up to be gold, no matter how many wishes you make to change that. They were led to your path for a reason. That reason ends. You must surrender. Walk away from that which is not serving you well. Whew, deep. Alright. White buffalo spirit. I know it says white buffalo, but know that the white buffalo spirit comes knowing to tell us that you will be given or granted all that you need. You may not want what is given, but it's giving you what you need. The necessities to survive, the necessities to travel forward on your spirit mission, your soul mission. Okay, the next card up is the drum, and this is for Capricorn. 5 and 1 is 6. The drum is dance to the beat of your own drum. Be different. Dare to be different. Be true to yourself. Yeah. Oh. Buffalo, prayer feather. Go in nature and pray. Hang a feather as a sacrifice. That was for Virgo. Okay, drum spirit. Similar to shapeshifter. The essence, the rhythm of the drum tunes you to the beating heart of the universe. Its wood frame links you to the trees and helps you journey to the lower world via the roots and the upper world through its branches. The drum skin gives the shaman the power of the animal kingdom. Striking the drum calls forth the power of the thunder and the rumbling of the earthquakes. The drum invites a trance state where healing and prophecy will happen. The drum invites you to take the next bold step in your journey. The forces of heavens and earth are aligned behind you, supporting effortless action. This is not a time to push against the river, but to swim with the current. The current will take you exactly where you want to go, exactly where you need to be. Once you jump in, collect your powerful tools, summon your courage, because it is going to be a wild and glorious journey. Allow yourself to be carried of the rhythm of what is really essential in your life. You travel to the best of a different drum. You travel to the beat of a different drum. It's time to acknowledge you do not fit in mold or role or relationship that is not in tune with you. Find your rhythm, respond to the heartbeat of the distant drum. The price you pay for lingering becomes higher with each passing day. Now is the time to move on. Now is the time, now is the hour. You are the magic, you are the power. You have Grandfather Sky. The star leads you. Look to the skies. Pray to Grandfather Sky for help, for assistance, for guidance. Follow the stars, follow the sky. Know that the sun sets at the end of the day. Meditate. You have Shapeshifter. 1 minute you're there, 1 minute you're not. In the moonlight, follow in the dark. Your spirit guides are there with you. Just trust. Surrender yourself to know that the path you choose or the path they lead you on. These are the messages from your divine counterpart, wanting what they want to tell you, regardless to the gender. I'm just going to read it as if it's the card. So the Knight of the Pentacles, I don't know if there's a guy or girl, but the counterpart wants you to know that they want to send a message to you. They're coming in slow because this is a squirrel, but he has a pentacle, he has a gift, but he knows that he is in belief of this science behind this journey, holding on to faith that you will be there when he arrives. Virgo, you are the King of Cups. You have your feet in the water, you're testing the water to see if this is the path for you, if this is the person you want to give your cup of love to. You're holding on to the staff of your belief. You're happy with yourself, with the journey you've come this far. You're trying to understand the journey and the connection with the twin flames, twin souls. Your heart chakra is open. You are in your belief. You are loving yourself. You're caring and nurturing oneself. And your counterpart wants you to know that they too send you healing energy, and they too are nurturing themselves for the good of the connection. Capricorn, your Four of Cups. You may have choices, but focus on the cup that the spirit guides have sent to you, the divine source energy has sent to you. This is your true partner. Know and trust that this is your partner. Turn your back to the karmics that are near you, whether they are person, place, or thing. Meditate, heal yourself, and know and study the science in this journey. Okay. Taurus, you have the Lamb. Lamb energy is earth. So with the Lamb, you get DM is protecting you from karmics or harsh words per spirit. So whether this is your divine masculine or divine feminine, they are protecting you from the karmic person that they are either with or no longer with, trying to leave, etc. The Lamb, peaceful, prophetic, patient in time. Patient because they're slow moving. Earth energy usually is slow moving. The Lamb is the bearer of the important. Its contents only can be heard when a deep level of quietness has been established. During meditation, your Lamb energy is the honest guidance that you hear from your intuition. As an old friend or a young child, your inner child, sometimes surprising, even as if you are a stranger to self. Though the Lamb's message may channel through another person, the wisdom resonates with you. It will repeat the reverberate till you listen. As we know, if we don't listen to spirit guides' messages to us, they will eventually dump you out of the boat. So when you hear those messages from spirit and you feel guided, move and act on those messages, or you'll get dumped out of the boat. Approach the gentle creature with utmost patience and reverence. Truth is a gift. Sit still, listen, and receive. When you're in balance, it's a knowingness, an inner peace. If you're out of balance, you're quiet, timid, and concerned, you worry. To bring it into balance, again, meditate and listen to your intuition. It also wants you to walk in nature. Spirit guide says the beaver is the water bearer, water element. He's hardworking, loyal to his family and friends. Family first and is tireless. Beaver personality is a welcome sight. These good-natured and dependable creatures have infinite love and enthusiasm for their friends and family. When it's in balance, it's happy, meaningful work. If it's out of balance, it feels useless and worn out. Physical labor brings you into balance. Selfless service to others brings you into balance. Okay. Virgo, of course you get the bear because that is your card. Spirit also brings you the message, release guilt. Fault is an illusion and it's low vibration. Bear of the earth sign. It's family devoted as well. It hibernates all throughout the seasons or between the season. Comes out hungry, focused, ready for its mission. Waking from spiritual slumber, beginning anew. After a long winter, the bear arises from deep slumber. At first, the movement and efforts are difficult, but the bear knows it's time to awaken and move towards the dawning light. The bear card represents an individual of cusp, a new direction, personal transformation. The initial weeks and months of this spiritual awakening feels tricky, cumbersome, and full of obstacles, but you have no choice, Miss Bear. Winter wanes, the warmth of the spring merges, and your transformation has already begun. You need your inner strength and yearning to grow. Use this to listen to your intuition, follow your spiritual path, and be in mission. If you need to come into to balance, you need to move more and exercise. If you feel lethargic or withdrawn, then you're out of balance. And you get the snake card. This is not a bad card. It's another earth sign. It's circle, completion. The universal spirit is within you. The two white dots represent the twin souls. Spirit also wants you to meditate, ask your spirit guide to show you your past traumas so that you can go in and heal. Your ancestors are calling out to you. They are trying to help you heal the past, to accept it as it is and forgive yourself. This is the guardian of unawakened magic and creative potential. Know that you are full of potential, full of gifts that the Spirit has provided you with. This is your life force. If you lie dormant at the base of your spine in the form of a coiled snake, regardless of whether this image rings true for you, it's well worth considering the amount of unawakened or untapped potential within you. What would life look like if you woke it up? How can you stir it from slumber? An experienced yoga or meditation teacher can lead the way. Make haste. The snake card appears when there is no more time to waste. Time is of the essence. Now is the time. Now is the hour. You are the magic. You are the power. This is the kundalini that's awakening within you, in your spine, in your lower spine. It's coming up out to, when it comes out the crown chakra, you will be enlightened and you will see with your third eye clearly between the veil, between worlds, dark or light. If this is in balance, prosperous, creative, and charismatic. If it's out of balance, you start and stop things, you're confused. And to bring it into balance, do Kundalini yoga or meditation. Okay, Capricorn. You get the star card. You only get one for some reason. You're the star. You're shining bright. The Capricorns in this group are not quite as awakened as these, because you have the Four Cups here, trying to make a decision, trying to turn your back on the karmic. But as a starfish, let's see. Spirit wants you to know, body, mind, soul, nurture all three, and remind yourself you are beautiful. Beauty, alluring, superficial, or shallow. The starfish is a natural and exquisite, beautiful, memorizing to all. Being around someone with starfish energy is a thrill, like you've been put under a spell of divinity itself. The problem is these creatures have been reliant on how they look for so long that they may have forgotten their deeper calling. When this card appears, it's important to ask, am I being swayed by outward appearances? What dreams have I put aside to please others? You are uplifting at this time, artistic and expressive. Be positive and be around positive friends for a higher vibration of energy. Okay, Okay, earth signs, of course, you have the earth card. And how are you nurturing your mind, body, and spirit today? With that, I leave you. Thank you for stopping by. Namaste.